Well, hello and welcome back to my start playthrough to Blade and Soul. It's been a while because Lost Ark came out. I spent at this point probably 70 hours on this game, but today I have off from work, so I figured it's a good time to actually take a bit of a break for Lost Ark and just maybe do an hour of story and Blade and Soul. Especially there was another update. Not that it matters to me because it adds a dungeon, but nonetheless, I did have to read up a bit on where we are in the story. So we basically left off that the Ebb and Drake are stealing children, and we are investigating why that is, and also trying to find that children. Also, has the game, or is my eyes just going back? But why does my game look so blurry? Is it just me? It feels a bit blurry, doesn't it? Oh well. So, where are we going? Up here.
What if the trackers fail?
Oh no. Oh no. I'm so used to pressing G
What if the trackers fail?
that I just used my abilities.
Please, have you seen my son? He disappeared 5 days ago. There hasn't been any trace of him. You are? Thank the gods that there are still decent people in this world. It was 5 days ago. My son's not the only one. Other children have vanished without a clue. Well, maybe one clue. A strange flute music was echoing through the streets that night. I hired the best trackers I could to search for my son or anyone else, but it looks like even the trackers have gotten into trouble. I received a carrier pigeon from Tracker Kijung yesterday. He lost his telescope during an attack from a saberfang, and he is stranded in the wilderness. We can't track down a tracker. We're not warriors. Please, can you assist Kijung? From the note, he seems desperate for any help. Please, we're all counting on you.
Now it's a little bit blurry when you walk, but they took the blurriness out of the flying. Anyone notice that? With the update? How very interesting.
Whoa, is that my telescope? Haha, thank you. I see. The Saberfangs had me trapped all right, and I wasn't about to leave my telescope behind. With this, now I can see what my brother's up to. My brother Noko the Hound is a tracker too. Best nose in the business. I'm the eyes of the operation, but I was nothing without my telescope. But now I can see exactly what Noko is up to. Something bad must have happened to him. What are we gonna do? His wolf is laid out on the snow. Looks sick. He depends on his wolf for tracking. We can't do anything without Coco. Please, you gotta go to my brother and help him out. Coco wouldn't stop unless he was really sick. Meanwhile, I'll go back to town and get more help.
Thank you, stranger. I had nearly given up all hope. I was on the trail of the missing children, but my wolf ate a death cap. He's hurting real bad. You are? Then we can help each other out. Please, can you get some mimosu offal for me?
Sure I can, but did anyone notice it's snowing and he looks like this? Like, I would freeze my ass off.
Mimosu are famously immune to death cap toxin. That'll fix Coco right up. Then, prepare some offal and feed it to Coco. Then he'll be on the trail in no time. Follow him carefully. He tends to run, at least when he's healthy. And please, hurry. There's no time to waste.
Well, if Coco here likes you, then you must be a good person. What are you doing here? Are we all? I got a job for you. I've tracked several tiny footprints, and they all head into that cave down there. See where I'm going? That would be mighty kind of you. I'll lead you all the way inside, but I'm not a fighter. Take heed in there, warrior. I don't know what we're facing. Could be Ebon Drake, Viper Caps, those crazy sexy snow ladies. Just remember that there are kids in that cave. I don't want you hitting things willy-nilly, understand? Great. Now follow me. And be quiet.
You brats better shut up before I shut you up.
You won't leave here alive.
This party's in.
I thought I was going to die. Wow, it's really you. Thank you so much.
We'll get the children out of here.
Everything has been done just as you requested.
Oh, good! Fantastic!
And now, as you promised, the power of the dark arts.
Oh, you want the dark arts, huh? Let's take the dark arts for a spin! Aw, ugly, aren't ya? Can't any demons be pretty for a change?
I don't think that's what he wanted when he talked about the lost arts, but dark arts. She's one hell of a crazy character. I actually, I think I made it all the way to Act 7, I think, or 8. The part where she steals one of my pupils later. So I never actually finished her story part. But that lady is crazy. By a lot.
There you are. Jeonsei, what happened? I heard demonic screams. Guihan? The Tyrian cult leader? I thought he was dead. This is madness.
My god, that's what are you actually going to do with all of these? I have so many dragon pouches at this point, over 100. I really don't know what to do.
Living in the palace. Now that I'm here,
Is there some other kind of use that you can use that for, besides the inventory? Oh. I don't have enough. Okay. What's this? Another sword I can use. I don't even know what any of this is. More stones. Many stones. Can I use this? No.
What lovely weather.
Though I believe you could use the Skybreaker ones to use something to upgrade the wings. I think. Maybe? Probably not. Alright. Let's continue on our merry way.
I always dreamed of living in the palace.
Her Highness seems very out of...
Welcome back. Yes, you are in my debt.
While the Ebon Drake's reasons for kidnapping children still elude us, the sheer evil of their actions is crystal clear. Thank you for your help. One of the young people you rescued, Ryu, is an orphan, just as I was. The monks of Snow Forest will care for him, just as they cared for me.
Thank you, warrior.
These two. In case you have forgotten where you meet Opal, that was in the desert, and her dad is a frequent guest at the Mirage.
You saved my daughter again. I am forever in your debt. I still don't understand what happened. I heard something in the middle of the night, a street musician or something. I got up and noticed Opal was gone. It was as if she suddenly decided to run away, yet she doesn't seem to know how she got where she was. Something odd is going on. My Opal has spunk, but she's a good girl. She would never run away. Just look at her. She's so happy.
Her Highness seems...
I always dreamed of living in the palace.
Greetings, Jianse. I heard about your return to Zaiwei. By the time I arrived, you had already left for the Shiverstone Range. What did you discover there? Ah, I see. I fear the Ebon Drake cult's influence is larger than ever. I'm glad you foiled their plans. Well, as it turns out, we have much to speak about. I ask that you hear me out, please. I received a letter from Jiwan, the Righteous Blade. A scroll written in her hand. Here, I will read it for you. Honored disciples of Master Hong, I thank you for giving Jin So-yun a second chance at a new life. Our debt to you knows
no bounds. But I am afraid I must ask for another favor. Will you take So-yun under your wing? It is hard to explain. The time will come. But for now, you are our only hope. She has been given a second chance, but without your protection, she will lose it again all too soon. Yours, Jiwan.
Huh? Ah, there she is. Oh. Come, introduce yourself. This is your new master.
Hello, my name is So-yun. Jin So-yun.
She's so cute. I'm glad to have her back, and this time we will be the guiding hand to guide her down the righteous path. Yes, at least I hope so.
When I first received the letter, I felt exactly the same. But it makes sense. Jin So-yeon has power only you could possibly hope to guide and to protect. If the world finds out who Jin So-yeon really is or was, her life will be in grave danger. She remembers nothing, and an innocent child must be protected. I understand. While you consider the matter, I will take Jin So-yeon to Snow Forest Monastery. It is the safest place I know. In the meantime, I imagine you are aware that the Hongmoon School has been accepting new students. Yes, we had discussed it earlier. I saw dozens of Hongmoon School recruit notices plastered in the market in Zaiwei.
Why again do I ask, but how and who's behind such a thing? We already know who and why.
Here, I took a notice passing through. The words have a merchant's pump. I instantly doubted you had a hand in it. I can only conclude that someone is playing a prank. Perhaps it is something to do with the events on Heaven's Reach. Look into the matter, and I'll await you at the monastery. Once you've decided, find me Snow Forest Monastery.
Now that I'm here, it's quite bland.
What lovely weather.
Are you sick of constant training, meditation, and self-sacrifice in the quest for enlightenment? Isn't there a better way? Yes, of course there is.
Wow. These little piece of shits. Unbelievable. I should have a chat with their grandparents. Well, more like grandfather.
Perhaps I'll go for a stroll.
I am still in the G mode instead of the F mode.
Look at you. I wish I were you to be able to buy such fine items from someone like me. Ah, you have quite the eye.
Need more energy? You better get yourself some patented silver cauldron energy potion.
I love visiting Merchant Square. So many.
No cutting to the front of the line! Aren't you done making trouble, newbie? Why should we do what you say? I'm trying to recruit for the glorious Hongmoon School here, and you're causing nothing but trouble. What's your deal? Are you trying to drive off the competition? All you need is money, and you can enroll. It's one thing for you to drive off the other students, but you can't go around scaring off potential suckers. Students. Jeez, talk about a one-track mind. If you keep causing trouble for us, I'll just have to use those secret Hongmoon skills to teach you a lesson. What have you got to say to that, huh? Grandpa, you can't. We'll stop, but just don't tell Grandpa. He'll make us run laps up and down Lucian's tower all day as punishment.
See, it totally works.
Aw, fine. Show's over, everyone.
Alright, time to pick up our very first student. The wonderful Jin So-yeon. She's so cute as a child. Uh-oh.
Fiancé, it happened just as I feared it would. Those warriors discovered who young Jin So-yeon really is. They said they wanted revenge for the destruction of their clans. I cannot and will not let them take Jin So-yeon. They would kill her. They don't understand that the little girl is not the Jin So-yeon they seek. I will protect her, even if you refuse. Revenge is never the way. I see that now. It was a mistake to urge revenge when I first met you on that beach. I admit that when I saw that notice announcing the return of the Hongmoon school, I allowed myself a moment of hope. I left the path of Hongmoon and have regretted it ever since. I did not show it, but Master Hong's death and the destruction of the school filled me with despair. I felt it was all my fault. To imagine the Hongmoon school started anew for a younger generation, I was overjoyed, even if I doubted it could be true. Please, don't make a grave mistake.
That isn't a child. It's the Dark Emissary herself. She knows she's vulnerable, which is why she's disguised herself. Of course she remembers. Who could forget? She's the reason my father was dead. She ruined my clan and destroyed yours. She killed Master Hong. Have you forgotten? What? You can't be serious. Jin So-yeon was a murderer who almost plunged the entire realm into darkness. She's a sworn enemy of the Namdo clan and the Hongmoon school. You have no reason to defend her after all that she's done. I beg of you, stand aside. You were making a mistake.
You can't win.
Leave now, or else. This isn't fun. This won't be like the last time.
Danger. Mark my words, our alliance with Hongmoon is broken. We are enemies. Huh?
Thanks, Jiansei. I mean, Master. So, that little brat used to be Jinxian. Well, you could have fooled me.
Take us with you!
Wait up!
So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pupils. We are missing one more because the one that asked actually first.
Johnson! Please accept me as your pupil. Please, please.
Fine, you can. He is so tragic, actually. His is a sad story. It's appropriately titled. I should have seen this coming. So how many puppets do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's seriously the most hardworking person of all my pupils.
Ooh, what a trip! All that trouble you put us through? Couldn't you have just said you were the last Hongmoon student in the first place? Well, let's just get the Hongmoon school running again. Think of the tuition fees. Oh, come on, please? For old time's sake? Fine. I hid the torn-out pages in a bookshelf in the master's quarters. Damn, you're a real pain in the tail.
I think, if I remember right, he actually, because we are obviously in the next generation, I'm pretty sure he will go down the path of darkness, and Jin So-yan goes the path of light. I think. But like I said, since I never actually finished the pupil story, but I'm pretty sure he was the one that would be disbound for these people, would betray them. I think. Like, he is basically this generation's Lusu.
You have acquired a new quest item.
The secret technique. In these pages, you will discover the true secrets of the Hongmoon School. If you are looking for the most important book in the world, then good job. All other prose is now meaningless. Now let's get started. Training. Trial by fire. That's what I always say. Practice dummies are an option, but the best way to learn a combo is through starting a fight. Just badmouth the Legion or Order in a public area, and you're sure to find someone. Trademarks. Now, we all dress in uniforms here at Heaven's Reach, but every legendary martial artist needs their own trademark. I'm experimenting with scarves myself. Rest. A friend of mine trains incessantly. He thinks that will impress Master Hong, but it doesn't impress me. If you're not well rested, your thoughts will be sluggish, your reactions will be slow, and your puns will be lazy. Dating. Everyone appreciates a thoughtful gift. For example, I have a special someone in the Earthseers. Whenever I find a pristine pearl or shell, I save it so I can give it to her later. Communication. Some people are shy, and that's fine. We have a new recruit here at the school who can barely hold a conversation, so I mainly talk to them through notes and letters. Cricket loves my letters.
This is such a lovely callback, considering that's how we basically started out. And we also met Hanjun's girlfriend at the Earthseers, where we got his uniform with the scarves. His uniform had a scarf, so it's just lovely that they mention it and they're not entirely forgotten. Right, totally wrong here.
So what'd you think of the Hongmoon tome? You're not going to kick us out, are you? Yes! You hear that, Boona? We're Hongmoon students now! Hey, as long as you teach us how to shoot fireballs! Cricket, what kind of stupid name is that? If you try and give me some dumb nickname, I won't respect you as a master. Jinmin was the last to show up, so he's the cricket here.
And just like that, we have finished the current Act 5, I believe. Double checking. Yep. So we are in Act 6 now. We will do that and start Act 6 at another time. I hope it might take another 1 or 2 weeks. I will play again because, like I said, I'm pretty busy with Lost Ark. Nonetheless, Act 6 will definitely be on my list for February and March. So thanks for watching and have a lovely day.